Mr. Jiro Nanomura is having a discussion in the middle of the class. He noticed that one of his students was not okay. Mr. Jiro Nanomura asked the student if her condition was okay. She suddenly looked into Mr. Jiro Nanomura's eye. You can really see the sadness in her eyes. It says she is being crushed inside. Dancing with tears in her eyes. Until she couldn't stand it and she cried too much. Mr. Jiro Nanomura asked his student privately if she had a problem. She refused to answer and bowed. Mr. Jiro Nanomura gives her more time to think if she is willing and comfortable to share her problem. Until she says, I have a problem. Her parents separated, her father abandoned her, and her mother disappeared like a bubble. She no longer knew how to take care of herself. She was left behind. So she decided to stop studying. Mr. Jiro Nanomura was saddened by what she shared. He remembered all his experiences before. Reminding him of his hard work and perseverance is an honor. Mr. Jiro Nanomura asked his student if it's okay that he would like to share his story about what he had experienced before. Jiro Nanomura is a hard worker. He is smart, talented, integrity, and optimistic. He was kind and thoughtful for his brother. Jiro was also a very good son for his parents. Jiro Nanomura was only 12 years old when his parents separated. His father had a new wife in New York. Only his brother was taken by his father. And his mother would go abroad to support them financially. His mother made a promise that she would return after a year. But his mother has not yet shown up. They are still waiting for his mother, from day to night and day to night. Jiro's grandmother was the only person who was always there for him. Until he grew up and at the age of 18, his grandmother died. He finished high school, but to provide for his needs and essentials and to continue his college education. He became a working student. He works on the farm every weekend. And in classes he teaches a lesson to his classmates to earn a little amount of money. Every night, he is someone who is responsible for washing dishes in the restaurant. He used to be a multitasker. He knows how to manage his time well. He wanted to be a teacher not just because teaching was his passion, but also to touch the hearts of his students by sharing his story with the audience and make them inspired. After 4 years of being a working student, he graduated as a teacher and everything he worked for paid off. Mr. Jiro Nanomura looked at his student and said, nothing is impossible if you are diligent and choose to fight for your dreams over giving up. There are still many opportunities to prove that we can all make better efforts, be kind, and amazing things will happen. The student smiled after she heard Mr. Jiro Nanomura's story. We must always remember that self-belief and hard work will always achieve you success.